Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do a walkthrough tutorial of Charles Schwab's mobile app version of their trading platform. I've already done a walkthrough tutorial of Charles Schwab's web portal. However, in today's video, let's take a look in my phone and go through what you can do with Charles Schwab's mobile trading app. First thing you'll have to do is to download the app either from the Google or Android store and install it on your phone. Once you have it installed, open it up and log in. When you log in, it'll give you the option of setting up a 6-digit PIN in order to be able to quick log in the future. First thing you'll notice is that Charles Schwab is a full-service bank, so I actually have several accounts with them. I have a investor checking account, I have my brokerage account, and then I also have the Charles Schwab Platinum Amex card. So if you have any accounts with them, maybe a savings account, an IRA, or whatever, it will all show up within this app. However, we're talking about just the brokerage account or investing options that you can do within the app. With the investor checking account, I currently have direct deposit set up with my employer, so my paycheck gets deposited in my checking account, and then you can instantaneously transfer funds to your brokerage account in order to start buying and selling. Currently, I have no money in my checking account. It's all in my brokerage account. It's showing me that my balance is $8,453. You'll notice it kind of gives you a graph over time. I put about $1,000 on the platform last December, and then I didn't do anything with it. So all of these sharp upticks is basically another deposit that I made into my brokerage account, and I've been slowly buying stocks over the last month or two. If you swipe right, it'll actually show you your investment income, which is pretty cool. I've currently only been paid $8.23 in dividends. However, my Schwab brokerage account is projecting that through the rest of this year, I will make an additional $98.73. So let's go ahead and click on my brokerage account and take a look inside. First thing you'll notice is all of my stocks that I'm currently invested in. So like I said, it's about $8,000 invested. I'll just slowly go through them all in case you want to see what I'm currently invested in. I'm in the process of building a 30 stock portfolio. So these are all 30 stocks that I've chosen to invest in. Most of them I only have 1 to maybe 5 shares. And these are all stocks that the last 5 years have outperformed the S&P 500. So I'm hoping by investing in individual stocks, I can outperform the market average. All studies and statistics say that I'm a fool long term to think that I can do this successfully, but I'm going to give it a try. When we go to the bottom, though, it'll show you ETFs and closed-end funds. I do have 1 share of VOO, which is Vanguard's S&P 500 index fund, as well as VTI, which is Vanguard's total stock market fund. I like comparing my stock performance daily to what was the market average doing. I want to know would I have been better off today, anyways, to have invested in a low-cost index fund. But of course, a daily performance doesn't mean much. I am going to do a hard analysis at the end of the year, at the end of 2 years, at the end of 3 years to see if my stock picks have been outperforming the market average. If my stock picks can't outperform the market average, I will just sell them all and go back to index funds. For each one of the stocks I hold, I can click on that stock. For example, AFL, this is Aflac. And it'll pull up all the information that you want to see. So I can look at the 1-day chart, the 5-day chart, the 1-month chart, the 1-year chart. I can scroll down and I can see what Schwab's equity rating is. Schwab is currently rating them a C. If I click on that, it'll pull up basically a PDF. It'll kind of give you the summary report of what Schwab's rating analysis is and what their decision. I don't like that it's a PDF, but you zoom in on it and then you scroll around. You can read everything that you want to read. It is possible to download and save these PDFs if you want, and then you can print them off if you'd rather read them on a piece of paper. Additionally, you'll get all of the stock's basic information like the volume, previous close, today's close. It'll show you any news articles that are related to the stock or the stock's sector. It gives you all of the dividend information, what is its quarterly dividend, its annual dividend yield, previous ex-dividend date. It'll tell you when you can expect the next earnings report. So for Aflac, the next earnings report's coming on 4/29. Gives you earnings per share, the P/E ratio, the forward P/E ratio, tells you market capitalization, and then if you scroll to the bottom, it gives you basically like a business summary of what this company is and what they do. Of course, within the app, you can find any company's information you want. So for example, we were looking at Aflac. I own 5 shares of that, but you can click on the magnifying glass and then we can look for a company that I don't own. For example, we can go with AT&T. This is a very popular dividend stock, and it's all the same information. Schwab is giving it a B rating. If you look on that perspective, it'll actually show you the rating of other independent rating agencies, and you can compare their analysis to Charles Schwab's. And yeah, if you scroll down, you can see when the next ex-dividend date or the previous ex-dividend date was for this company. At the top, we'll just go through all the tabs for fun. I can click on gain loss, and I can see what has my portfolio performed. There's been kind of an upswing the last 3 weeks. So I've gained $720 or 9.42%. If we scroll down, I can look at individually each company, how has it performed. Like I said, the entire market's been rebounding the last 2 weeks. So everything's been pretty green. At the bottom, it'll say bubble charts, and this is kind of cool. It'll show you how your investments, their relative size to your portfolio, and then how they've performed over time. I only recently bought 1 share of AJG, and it just happened to be down that day, so that's why it's at a loss. You can click on gain loss, or you can click on position. It's pretty cool analysis. If we click on the next tab, it'll show income, and this will show me basically your dividend and interest payouts for either bonds or a savings account. So I currently, like I said, have only made, let's see here, $2.06 in dividends this year so far. However, I'm projected to make total $98.73 based on my current portfolio. I can click on next 12 months. So over the next 12-month period, if I hold all these same stocks, I should earn about $132 worth of dividend payouts. Next, we can click on balances, and this just shows me what cash on hand I have, what are my total investments in securities, and then funds available, for example, if I wanted to do margin trading, which I don't. We can go to history, and I'm not going to scroll down through this, but this will show you all of your purchasing orders and all of your past executions, past dividend payouts. Now at the bottom, we can click on order status, and this will show you any orders that you have outstanding that have not been sold or bought if you have limit or stop orders pending. I currently don't have any orders pending, so there's nothing to report here. If you click on the trade icon, this is how you trade. If you, for example, wanted to buy Ford Motor Company, you just type in the ticker symbol. It tells you what the current bid and ask price is, about $5.08. If you, for example, wanted to buy 1 share, you could click on buy, and then it's your choice if you want to reinvest dividends or not. You can then click on quantity, and I will just enter 1, for example. You can then do what kind of order you want, limit, stop, or market. For simplicity, let's just do market. Currently, it's the weekend, so the stock market is not open. However, you can tell what kind of timing you want. You can try and do during extended hours, or you can do good until canceled, day only. We'll go ahead and click on review order, and then it'll give you all of the information, and you can go down to the bottom and then select place order. Additionally, you can trade options. It's the same process, or you can trade mutual funds. Likewise, the same process. If we go to the Markets tab, this will give you basically a lot of information. You can look at how have the index benchmarks been performing 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 1 year. If you scroll down, it'll show you all the breaking news, what to expect. If you click on Schwab Market Update, this is actually pretty cool. We can listen to their podcast, and it's basically like a 15-minute summary at the end of each day. Charles Schwab's podcast of news and announcements for what's been going on in the market that day. If you scroll down, it'll give you additional information of, for example, the top performing sectors over the 1 day, 3 day, 1 year. If you want, you can see which stocks had the most activity, maybe the biggest price increase by percentage or decrease by percentage or dollar amounts. It'll then give you, like a rack and stack of all the information you might be interested in. You can get lots of charts with Bollinger Bands or other ways of basically analysis or understanding the markets, how they might be performing, in the future or in the short term. Scroll down and then you can get information from third-party companies like Morningstar or Argus. You can get all of their information and reports on what's going on in the markets. Once again, it's a PDF. And if you just zoom in, you can read this. I didn't mention this, but if you have an iPad or a tablet, it's the same app. So if you wanted to, for example, pull up a PDF on your iPad and read it, that would be more enjoyable than just a simple smartphone. If we click on the More tab, we have additional functions here. You can click on Watchlist, and then you can add companies. I already added Ford, AT&T. If you wanted to add, for example, maybe Tesla. Let's type in Tesla, TSLA. I can add that to my watch list if I want. If you click on heat map, it just gives you basically how are these stocks that you're watching performing relative to each other. Let's go back and let's click on Media Center, and Schwab offers you a bunch of functions. Once again, if you want to listen to their podcasts, they have YouTube playlists. They also have a live broadcast of CNBC. If you want to watch that, it's currently the weekend, so there is nothing. There is no live broadcast. The live broadcast is only while the markets are currently open. And yep, more stuff on YouTube. Transfers and payments or direct deposit are pretty self-explanatory. There's also client service if you're looking for documents or you want to basically call Schwab or send them a chat message. And then if you want to open a new account, if you're thinking about an IRA or a trust or maybe like a college savings fund, you can open a new account with them. And then finally, the About, you can just get more information about Schwab, FAQs, or more information about this app. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so the algorithm knows it's good. In addition, consider subscribing to my channel. I post about finance and investing topics. And if you have any questions or comments, leave me one down below. I love hearing from you guys. And until the next video, take care.